Curtis reached out to me, said make a theme song for my show. Said alright, just give me all the details, man. And my homie says he don't know. Well, if you're gonna pay me big bucks, guess I might should have something to say. He said, you know what I bring, I'm the customizing king, nothing else matters anyway. So is he gonna have guests? I don't know. Is he gonna go live? I don't know. What time will it be? What will you see? I'm pretty much in the dark, but I can guarantee he'll be customizing action figures, getting paint all on his fingers. It's art by Ackerman. It's art by Ackerman. Tips and tricks and conversation, sharing his gift with every nation. It's art by Ackerman. Art by Ackerman. You best get ready, cause now it's time for Art by Ackerman.
Good day, folks. It is Friday, time to start the weekend. I am excited. It's another mail call. Let me start off by bringing on my friend and yours. He is the star of the brand new Offworld with 100% more rage. He brings most of the recon, all of the rage. It is Blake, aka Recon Rage. Blake, how you doing, sir?
I'm glad it's Friday. Let's just put it that way.
I am too, man. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, I always look forward to this. I mean, at the beginning, I was like, "Oh, I wonder if there's going to be a mail call." I hope so. Yes.
You know, it's funny. I was talking last night on one of the shows I was on. I don't know which one, because like I guess it was like a year and a half ago that I was challenged to do the Mythic Gauntlet, where I was going to be on a show each day for 7 days, right? And now that's just like a normal week, right? Like it's pretty much every week I'm on a show or multiple shows each day. Wednesday I was on Fourish Horseman O'Clock. I think Monday we did Legion's Quest. Sunday I was on with Jesse. Saturday was PGG and Oz. Friday was Offworld. Last night I did Dorklair and then went right into Skelevators, Toy Frenzy. Today I got this, and then we got Offworld tonight. It's just crazy, man.
I think it would be. Could you do us a courtesy, Curtis?
Sure.
Could you post a list of where you're not going to be, which is much shorter, and that we know, like, okay, this is when we're not going to get our Curtis fix, and this is the actual downtime, so we could leave you alone and let you actually have some downtime.
I know people that would pay good money to know when they could watch YouTube and not see me. So there are definitely some people out there that are not Curtis fans. So, but that's all right because we've got some people here watching us, and they apparently are Curtis fans. So let's shout out the chat. We've got first Andy the Collector in the house. Welcome, Andy. We've got Dave Orkin here. Greetings from Planet Jendel. I don't know what that is, but okay. I think he said that last night on Dorklair too, and I don't think we realized what it was then either. So yeah, enlighten us, Dave. We got Purple Ray in the house. We've got the Purple Demon, Jeremy Goulier. We got Jen Syak, aka Lucky Sprinkles.
Hey, Jen.
Dub 3 is in the house. We've got Elemental Crafting here.
Nice.
Ruben Medina says, Whippa!
Whippa!
Scrolling, we got Brad Johnson, aka Spiderface 101.
Nice.
We've got I Am here. Everything else is silent. So for anybody wondering, hey, how come some of these people have green lettering and some don't? That means that they are members of the channel. And if you would like to be a member of the channel, it's only $1.99 a month. That does help to support the cost of StreamYard, the cost of different things that we do, including giveaways and everything that it is that, there's times where I buy supplies, new stuff to test out and let you guys know what I think. And so it does help with all of that. So, I've had some people reach out and like, hey, I want to, buy a set of your brushes to support you and stuff. And I'll tell you right now, like the brushes that I'm selling to members, I'm either breaking even if they're buying multiple sets, or I'm losing money if it's just one set. It's really more of a benefit to the people that are the channel members. But if you do want to support me, the best way is the $1.99 a month. So, and I do appreciate all the members out there. I did get a new one this week as well. I did want to shout that out. So let me find that real quick. But how's your week been going, Blake?
It was good. Yeah, I was up in Seattle traveling once again, doing some consultant work stuff for Boeing, and just run around Seattle and then getting my work done there. And then after I get off work, I start going and looking for really cool stuff. Got into a really cool Warhammer store, Games Workshop license store. So I'll talk a little bit about that later. And met up with some people that actually knew me from Instagram, which was pretty weird. I'm walking through the mall and somebody yells out, "Rage!" So
that's funny.
That was, it was pleasurable because they had a lot of really great things. They actually watch Let's Go Off-World. They pop in every once in a while. They kind of troll it. They don't ever say anything.
Yeah.
And they know who you are. But who doesn't?
How could you have a YouTube subscription or, whatever, have a YouTube app and not know who I am?
It's kind of like when you sign up for a membership or something that says, do you want to like biggie size it or upspan it or get like something? And that's a Curtis, a picture of you on there. Like, yeah.
Would you like to add some more Curtis to your YouTube? Yeah. Okay. So Dave came in here and said, Jindal is the planet that Ace Frehley used to say he was from. There you go. Okay. That makes sense.
Cool. I love Kiss.
Cool. New member this week is Paz. It's P-A-Z-S. Paz S.
Nice.
So Paz S, if you're watching, thank you for joining as a member, as well as all the other members that are out there. So appreciate you folks. If you are a member and you haven't got your brushes yet, we do have the action figure customizing brush set that is out there. And each member does get one of these shipped for $15. If you want additional, it's $20 for each additional. Only available for members right now. So anybody else that's not a member, you will have an opportunity at Legions Con as well as eventually down the road at Wolf King Customs. But right now it's just a benefit because to be honest, like with shipping and packaging, I'm not making money on any of these. So now once I sell it at a con, I'll be able to at least recoup some money to like pay the initial expense of the first run and hopefully pay for the second run. But right now I'm not making any on these when I'm shipping, but it is a benefit to those people that are members. And that's, I kind of held off on starting the channel membership until I knew that I had some things to offer. So just FYI. Let's see. We had a few more people jump in here. Looks like we got Jesse Marshall in here as well.
Nice.
Jeremy says we appreciate you, Mayor Curtis. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then G is here.
What up, G?
Echevarria. Love me some G. Love the whole Echevarria. Yeah. All right. Well, this is supposed to be a mail call, so let's get into some mail. I'm going to start off with some Amazon stuff. Probably nothing super exciting, but first thing I got is this little guy, Eaton. And what this is a apparently a lens protector that they have for the camera on your phone. So I had one of my work phones that I had actually I guess kind of dropped it on something at one point and it kind of busted the area around the lenses and stuff. And I was like, you know what, if I did that with my actual phone that I use on a regular basis to film, whether it's travel toy or Exploder reviews or whatever, like that would be really bad. So it just looks like this, and it's just a little protector for your camera on your iPhone. So I will be installing that today. Normally if it was just like a personal thing, I wouldn't show it in a mail call, but because it is affecting what I film with, I figured I would show that off. I think it was like $16 or something. So
those are cool.
Yeah,
Michael, I'm back on again. I'm hanging out with Curtis, so that's what's happening. Last night, Mike popped in because I was on Badass Reviews show.
Oh, nice.
Toy Addicts Anonymous. It was me, John, and Carlos. So we had a show for like 2.5 hours, and he pops in, and then it's funny. He said the same thing.
I also got some more boxes for shipping because I've been running through those black boxes that I ordered for the paintbrushes. So I get some more of those, but I don't need to show those. But then I got a little something from Blake here.
Oh,
so we'll see what we got here from the old Recon Rage.
Wow, good.
You confused Darla, by the way, because
what I do?
It's a envelope that was already used for something else. and it says that it was going to Brooklyn, New York. So she only saw that part of it. She's like, our mail person dropped off something that's for New York. I'm like, that's weird. How would it even be in our neighborhood, much less at our house? And then you turn around the other side and it's got our address on it. So,
well, I know Darla's within earshot. So tell her, you know what I say from Chicago? Forget about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just forget about it.
There you go. All right. So it's got a bag, and then it's inside that bag. There's another bag.
Bubble wrapper, because I want to make sure it got there safe.
Yeah, it's double bagged. Oh, very nice. I have seen this on pickups. Yeah, this is the Dragon coloring book, and actually, I can tell you right now, much like the Labubu that I opened last week, I would imagine it's only going to be a matter of time before Darla takes this from me. So,
nice.
Yeah. But yeah, these are cool, man. They got some really cool dragon pictures in here. So
just a little bit to tide you over, Curtis, till Beathir gets here. Just a little bit.
You know what? I mean, I did get a couple extra Beathirs for customizing. This would be nice to kind of like just test out some different colors and kind of see, like, okay, if I paint these scales, this color and that color, just kind of like do some test runs on what I plan on painting it. That's pretty cool.
That's exactly why I got that for you.
Yeah, this
and
is nice.
I knew that this would be a way for you to like test out before you like had to, screw up another figure. You don't want to screw up.
Yeah, this is almost like that video game that we were supposed to get for Mythic Legions.
Oh, there's a video game?
I mean, oops, what was that?
It's coming. It's coming. Okay.
Sure it is. Yeah. Next, got a little thing from Jay Travis, aka Low Fidelity Customs.
Nice.
He sent a little letter with it. I will read it to you now. People might want to, record this for later or save this, whatever, because this is Curtis. This is a segment we call Curtis Reading.
Which is amazing right in itself. If you
I was painting a bunch of stuff purple when I was working on a commission for Van. So there you go. He's got a commission for Van. One of those I realized made more sense in your possession than anywhere else. So it's from Uppercase on Instagram, One Per Case on Instagram, and fits all 4H skeletons. You can certainly wear it yourself if you would like. Let's see. I also tossed in a cosmic helmet from Wolf King for good measure. It looks pretty wild if you move it in the right light. Jay. So Jay does a lot of turbo dork painting with like the color shift stuff and the really cool metallics and everything. And yes, they look amazing in like regular sunlight as opposed to just kind of like normal. So yeah, he sent two things here. So we'll take a look. So this is the cosmic helmet first that he was talking about. Cool. Again, in sunlight, this is going to look completely different because you're going to see all the color shifting. But like it goes between purple and blue, and it's really, really nice. So, and then the thing that he sent initially that he said should be in my possession, is this little guy here. So,
that's awesome. Your hat, man, from PGT.
So let's see. He said I could wear it. There you go.
You need to pin that in for the next show.
There you go. I'm going to show up to PGG like this on Saturday night. Let's see. We've got, obviously we know Michael Casper was here. You mentioned that. Wholesome Warlock or Wholesome Warlock, depending on how you look at it.
Whatever.
He says that Missouri education. That's right. And Jordan says Jay does really smooth work. So purple and shiny. Absolutely. Code Lavender indeed. So I've only got one more thing to open. It's kind of a fast mail call day, but we can hang out and chat. I mean, got Blake here and stuff. But this one, the person wanted to remain anonymous, so I'm going to respect that. So I'm not mentioning who this package came from. Also, I don't expect folks to send me stuff If you want to send stuff, be it for me to open up on the show, or review or anything like that, you definitely can. But it's definitely not expected, and it's super appreciated. So this individual wanted to send me something, did not want it their name mentioned on the show, so I will go ahead and honor that. But let's go ahead and open this up. Take out all the packing material because somebody may go, I know who that is from the packing material, or whatever. They did not use styrofoam peanuts, I can tell you that. But here's what they sent me. I don't know if you guys have seen one of these guys.
Yeah, that's all I've done is seen that one right there. I'd love to have one in my hand someday. Those are so nice.
So yes, this is the only one I've got. This will get exploded. So he is going to be exploded here pretty soon. I would love to get it to it this weekend if I can find the time. But yeah, this thing is, man, that's so good looking.
Well, whoever your anonymous person was, you're the best.
They are the best. Definitely appreciate them. There's just so much kindness in this community, for sure. And I appreciate it because I'm not one of those guys that I don't try to ask people to get me stuff when they're going to cons and everything. Cause I know, first off, some of this stuff is extremely limited. It's hard to get one, much less one for yourself and one for somebody else. Plus, just the stress of being on the road and being in a hotel and, you gotta, where you're going to eat and how much is this all going to cost me and waiting in lines. And it's just a whole thing. So, I try not to. I would rather pay double, triple, whatever on eBay or wait until it comes out down the road. But it is super appreciated. So yes, anonymous mystery person, thank you very much. You rock. So
yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah. All right. You got anything that you've got to open or you want to share? I know you got a couple things. I've got your segment of the show tonight that everybody is waiting for, which is Blake's money shot.
Yeah, and that's going to be another fun one. We've got some really neat things head your way. But one thing that was really kind of neat about is I got my display cases back here. I have gone back and forth between lighting. So I found these awesome magnetic LED, and they last for several days on a charge, not just a few hours. And they're super bright, they're super slim, they're magnetic, and you can dim them. So I really enjoy this. This was something that came today from look at it.
You look like you're gonna tell us a horror story around a campfire.
And I was yeah, right. But so I was excited about those. So I got a bunch of those. One thing I will share from my week at work and some stuff in Seattle, I did run into a actual games workshop up in Kent, Washington, which is a little bit south of Seattle proper. And it's a license, and I had a really good time. I want to give a shout out to a guy named Jared. I don't know if he'll ever watch this, but he's the general manager of the Games Workshop store there, excuse me. We had some amazing conversation. He's an amazing Warhammer miniature painter. Some of the stuff will absolutely blow your mind away. And then I also picked up, there's a magazine called The White Dwarf. It's been around forever. This is actually issue 514. And every one of them goes through the lore and actually focuses on whatever the cover art is. They actually get into the miniature paintings.
Oh, wow.
They get into the steps and the Citadel paints. Of course, this is a Warhammer magazine, so they're definitely going to drive you to Citadel paints. But they're definitely going to give you the great lore of who's on the cover, and they'll go through all of it so you can catch up and understand the history. So each one of these, and this is one of my favorites, this Joy Toy figure's coming. He's actually getting ready to ship. This is Angron. He's about almost 2.5, 3 foot wide. His wingspan, and he's almost about 2 feet tall. And he's a Primarch of the World Eaters. But yeah, so I caught up on some magazines that I was missing. Some good conversation, and it's enjoyable. I really had a good time with Jared talking and looking at his artistic capabilities. Yeah, that's really about it. I mean, I've got some stuff to show tonight that's going to be really cool, but until then, I think we'll leave it there.
I gotta say, I haven't picked up any more of these in a bit, but every now and then when I'm just like, I don't have enough time to open something new. I don't have time to like paint something, but I just want to I get that little toy fix. I got to tell you, these little tiny blockies are just so much fun to play with. Like
Great.
these ones, these ones are okay. They're okay. But like these little guys are spectacular. I can't remember. Are these Defender or
that's the Defender series.
Yeah, that's the one. I wish they carried these in Walmart. Like I would love to see these in Walmart or wherever, somewhere where I have like more access to them. Because I would buy these like crazy, these little ones.
I heard that through the grapevine that Target is going to be acquiring, potentially being a vendor for blockies.
Oh wow!
And so they're ones that that checkout lane. You know how we have the checkout aisle and you have that. So I wouldn't be surprised if down the road we start seeing some more. And I've heard that the Defender series has sold very, very well. And
freaking cool, man.
Yep. And so there's series 1, 2, and 3 already out. But I hear there's plans for more series coming. So
yeah, they're just and they're so like they're little, but like the articulation on these things is ridiculous. Like it has no right articulating as well as it does. Like it is just so good. Like I'm not even a huge Transformers guy. Like I'm like the opposite of what you would call a huge Transformers guy. But these things are just so freaking neat, man. Like they're just, I don't know. It doesn't get better than that.
I've always found Lego minifigures really cool, but I've always kept myself away from them because I felt that they were just too static for me, even though they're really cool.
Yep.
And if Lego were to bring out, start re-releasing all their figures or whatever in this articulation format, I would be in trouble. I would definitely be in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, man, you can get such great poses on these little tiny characters. It's like normally you would expect to have like a 8-inch figure, 10-inch, 12-inch figure in order to get that much articulation and poses and stuff. But man, these things are just so good. So,
look at that.
Just checking out the comments. What are we looking at?
Oh, well, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So.
Let's see. What do you think about Horus Heresy? I have no idea what that is. Is that a Warhammer thing?
Yeah, Perturabo is he is the Primarch of the Iron Warriors, and he just got released. Everyone's been kind of figuring this would have happened about a month or so ago, so it was kind of prolonged. But here's how I look at it: the figure is top notch. Joy Toy does not. They just don't hit misses. They've been nailing them left and right. And they did this Primarch huge justice, and he's an absolutely amazing figure. So yeah, very excited about that. And for anybody that's in the Joy Toy, Andy, I know that you like that. My actual Imperial Knight shipped from China. That is the 3-foot tall battle mech, about 2 foot wide. So I should have that. I won't have it for probably this week. Well, I definitely won't have it for tonight, but I'll probably have it for next Friday on Let's Go Off World. I'll be showing that. So, and that is impressive. So
very cool. Just sitting here playing with my blockies. Let's see. Ruben says, I got lights on Amazon. They're great to display on your glass cabinet. There you go.
Yeah, these are phenomenal.
Andy says pocket glass are last year's, pocket Blakeys are this year's. Yeah, for sure. Jeremy says they've been loving the big model kits.
Those are cool too. The Evangelion. Yep.
Yeah. I like the YOLO Park model kits. They're a lot of fun to put together as well, but they just, I don't know, something about these. I did want to show one more thing, and I'll talk about this tonight on Off-World as well, but I ended up picking up I picked up every single one of the leg extension kits that Billy Beige is selling, old Will White.
Oh, that's cool.
And let me embiggen myself here. Can you bring me that bag of them there on the table? So they're just like, I don't know, maybe like an inch and a half tall, but part of that goes into the socket. So it adds maybe 3/4 of an inch to an inch to the figures, but it makes a huge difference in terms of just the overall scale of these guys. So here's the Sir Uksak. Here is one of the Dragosirs. This is a Rakagor. And it just, I don't know, it just changes the proportions just enough that it makes them just a little bit more imposing. And I really like it. So, he sells them. So here's a little baggie that I got for him because I haven't done Baradak yet. But I did all of the Dragosirs. I did Sir Uksak. But there's a couple different ones here. So I did want to show. I know he put out a new video for him because there's some things you want to do in order to make sure that they fit right and they stay in place. And so he's got a video out there explaining it. But like this is what the one for like Baradak looks like, right? It's a little bit longer peg. And then like this would be like one for the Dragosir. Okay, so it's a little bit shorter. Like if I put these together, like they're like that, right? And it's a little bit more rounded at the end. So it's just a little bit different depending on whether it's the armored leg or like the dragon leg, that kind of thing. But basically, because these are FDM printed and not resin, resin won't change size when you heat it up. So like you can heat up resin as much as you want and it's not going to change size. These, because they're FDM printed, if you throw this in, a pot of hot water or whatever, or heat this up, like it'll change shape. It'll make it a little bit more flexible. And then you can pop it on like the hip joint that's coming out. And then like this part that goes into the leg, if you just put it in on its own, it's going to be very loose. But if you take once you pop the hip that's in there out of the leg initially, if you heat that leg back up, heat it up with some hot water, like get some boiling water, put it in like a measuring cup or something, put the legs in there. What happens is that leg kind of shrinks down into the initial mold size before that hip joint was jammed inside of it. And it makes it just tight enough that when these things go in, it really will hold that in place and stay there. And so, with these, I've got them on stands right now, but like if I take the stand off of this guy, so like this has that leg thing on there. And if I could shake the fuck out of these things and it's not going anywhere. Like it's in there tight. But like I said, and if you look at the back here, so, and he prints them in the color that's like similar to the figure. So you don't have to paint anything if you don't want to. If you wanted to paint it, you can, but you can see, basically that's what it's adding there. It's adding that little bit. So it's like maybe 3/4 of an inch. That it's adding just a little bit more height. And then when you put the, like the waist armor down and stuff, you don't see any of that really. So, but yeah, it just changes up the proportions a little bit. And I think these things are great. He's selling them for like $5 a set, which is ridiculously low. So, if you just want to add that little extra proportion to your ogres, these things work out really well. I would just hit up Will White on on Facebook, or message him in one of his videos, whatever. Just let him know how to get a hold of you, and he'll sell you these and get it set up. But I think they're awesome. So wanted to make sure I promoted that because he's somebody that's doing something in the community. He's providing it at he's not making money off of these things at $5 a set. I can tell you that. But he's just kind of providing that to the community and trying to put something out there. And I think it's really cool. So let's see. Eric Miller jumped in. Howdy, Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Painter, customizer, and employee of Four Horsemen Studios. I've
got a couple more things to share here when you have a chance. So I'll show these again tonight in off-world, but I wanted to have something to share. As you all well know, I really love my blockies. I think they're just a bunch of fun figures. And I told myself I wasn't going to do this. I was going to stay with the Defenders and the Galaxy line until I saw the first action. It's called the action level, legendary action. And this is the big, like 6, 7, 8, 10-inch figure. So I finally got Megatron put together. And the cool part about this is, now watch, it won't light up for me. Oh, there we go. And he looks legit. G1.
That's cool.
Super articulated. Yeah. The panels on the legs open, so you can actually open the leg. Everything inside is detailed.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, they're killing it with this line. And then I had to get, there's only 3 that are out right now so far. We got Optimus. Look at that.
That's iconic.
Let's see if I can get him to turn on. Well, maybe not. It's weird on these magnets. Anyways, he turned on, but he, what a great figure. Everything opens like his front here. Oh, that's what it was. That's how it was. This one's a little bit different because you have to have, there it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Super awesome figures. It's super highly posable, good quality construction, nothing loose on them. They have a decent weight for being all plastic. And they articulate just, I mean, look at his head.
That's the size that they've got the sound wave in as well,
Yep,
right?
and my sound wave will be here tomorrow. I got
Very
him.
nice.
And you know what's really cool about that is I do the shop app when I buy a lot of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the blockies. The blockies are on there. And I used my shop cash, which is just free money that I get from using the shop app.
Right.
And I got Soundwave for free.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Paid $3.16 for shipping. That's it.
And he comes with like 4 cassettes, right?
He comes with all his cassettes. Did you happen to notice on Mr. Megatron here? Look at his arm.
Oh, and very nice.
And look, it's all posable. Yeah.
That's cool.
These are fun. I honestly hope they keep this line going with figures.
I'm sorry, we got some important information. This may help you. Kyle says that leg panel is for Skittles. So there you go. You open up your Megatron and hide some Skittles in there.
So. Okay. I think of, I bet you I know what Big G would hide in there. Big Greg.
Andy says that Laserbeak, the same one that comes with sound. I don't think Laserbeak comes with Soundwave. He comes with what is it? Ravage, Rumble, the Bat one.
There's 4 of them. Yeah.
Something else, but I don't think he comes with Laserbeak.
And they come on stands too. They come on their stands, and the detachable Decepticon or Autobot logo comes out, and that is that's the actual magnet, which is really nice. So the magnet actually secures with the logo in front. So these are really fun. And
that's the action series, right?
Action series for $39. You build these, the quality is just top notch. They're very detailed. As you put them together on my Instagram, I actually have the full process of building each one of them so far. I captured video of each one of the steps. I didn't actually show snapping things together, but I showed the completed portion, then put them together and showed the finished product. So if you want to kind of take a look at a little bit of the steps, they get a full book. The full, manual is very easy to read. So,
I was incorrect. Soundwave does come with a Laserbeak. Apparently, it comes with Ravage, Laserbeak, Rumble, and Ratbat.
Nice.
So
Yep.
Those are the 4 that it comes with. So yeah, I guess if you get the Soundwave and Megatron, then you've got 2 Laserbeaks. So
right.
Let's see. That is. Yep. There you go. So details. I'm surprised they didn't just
that's the Galaxy Wave.
No, this is class. Oh, sorry. It's not. It didn't change my screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not seeing. We saw you. I saw you go to it, but it didn't change it.
Yeah, because it opens up a new window. So it's this one here. So they both come with Laserbeak. So I guess if you buy both of them, you'll have 2 Laserbeaks. You can paint one up, change it up.
You see that tab right there? Buy with Shop Pay.
Yep.
That Shop Pay is really simple. It's just a third party. You don't pay any extra fees or nothing. But like everything, pretty much everything you buy, like I think you get $1 for every 10 spent.
Very
so
cool.
It adds up.
Yeah, for sure. It adds up to a Soundwave apparently. So
it did, which means it kind of tells you I bought 39. Yeah, we won't even go there. You could do the math. That's
You don't want to do the math on
$390.
that and figure out how much you spent on other things in order to get that sound wave.
Well, thank God I didn't focus on it. It was more of a byproduct and a happy, oh my gosh, I've got enough to buy it there, you know.
That's awesome. I'm gonna put this.
I want to know what Jen asked me to tell a spooky story.
Because you put that light underneath your face.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Oh, that's cool. Nice. That looks like something right out of a Christmas Carol or something.
I can see that.
Like that character.
Let's try it on Thanos Copter. Oh, covers his full face.
Yeah, but that Thanos Copter, that figure is.
It's outdated because he shaved.
Well, it's too PG. Thanos Copter doesn't do stuff that's PG. And I'm not talking Purple Gang either.
Well, you know, I mean, we've still got some time. I guess while people are here. Well, first off, I know Eric was in here earlier. Let's go ahead and share this because Kickstarter Legends of Ramayan is still got 9 days left to go. It's at 29,000 on a goal of 50,000. This is for the basically the second wave of figures. The first wave was already out there, and you know, if you bought it through this, they'll ship immediately. If you bought it through Big Bad Toy Store, a lot of people already have those in hand. I'm hearing really positive things about them. So still got a little bit to go, but I mean, yeah, get your orders in there. From what I hear, these figures are phenomenal. And Eric did the painting on, you know, basically most of these figures. There's I think 2 maybe that he didn't paint. But yeah, these things look fantastic, and you know, so go out there and support that. You got 9 days left. I think Jesse and I are gonna have. Oh gosh, I'm blanking on his name now. Eric, if you're still out there watching, that actually put this together, that this is his Kickstarter. Oh, here he is, Sumadas. He will be on Shooting the Shelf, not this Sunday, but next Sunday as the campaign is coming to a close.
Nice.
Hopefully we can bring it in and you know, hit that 50 grand, you know, either before that or on the show and go from there. So, but yeah, go check that out. And then I know we've got some stuff that's out for Store Horseman right now on the website. There is the in-stock sale that they added a bunch of stuff to it. So let's just share this real quick. Eric says, thanks for shouting out. I can't stress enough how great quality these figures are. Yeah, I mean, I've heard from Trevor and from Dorklair and, you know, people that have them in hand that are like, man, these things are just really well done. Oh, I didn't know there was 5 or 10 figures total. I knew he painted 5, but I thought there was only like 7 or 8. So there you go. For the in-stock sale, so got a lot of Poxus out here. So if you've been looking for some Poxus, I mean, this deal right here, Poxus himself, for it ran out. It's sold out now, but like when I saw that hit, I was like 45 for Poxus. That's ridiculously low.
How about 60 for Rakagor? Such an amazing figure. I mean,
get the Arakagor, get your $5 set from Billy, make him a little bit taller, make him. I mean, because the Dragoseers are a little bit taller than normal ogres anyway. Like they just stand a little bit taller, and then you add that mod kit from Billy, and it's like, man, he just towers over him. So
that's cool.
But yeah, some Poxus stuff. Got the effects in here. Tusk Pilot. I know this one's been hard to come by for a bit now. You know, that great paint job that Vasapolo did on it.
And look at the price, $37. I mean, this is not, you know, this is below retail.
And this is like the last bit of the stuff that I think we're going to get for those like $30-something price points, because, you know, they raised everything else to match the retailer pricing. So, I think after these things are gone, I think this is going to be it. Got some Cosmic in here. I think pretty much every Cosmic that they've had is on this, so you can catch up on Cosmic now if you've been holding off. Figure Obscure, got some Figure Obscure on there with Ganesha. The Warrior Beast Headhunter is on here, which to me, like, this is still my figure of the year so far.
It's a great figure.
I know a lot of people are talking about Gideon. The Templars are great. The skeletons are awesome. Like this thing, it's just, I don't know. There's something about that muscular body with the skeleton head that gets me. So the Toylanta figure is up there. Which is
Well,
another great
that warrior beast, the headhunter's cloak, the wired cape, that's a great soft goods just for the price, because then you can go ahead and dye it if you want, and do other things because it's white.
Yeah, for sure. Got some other figures in here. Azar, Dubon, some older ones. Xenothon, this one here is very underrated. He comes with a lot of stuff like that. It is just for a standard packaging. It is heavy with the wings and you get an alternate head for this. I know a lot of people have used those gray parts to make like the Dwagar dwarves. Yeah, that's a really good one. And then if you go to the next page, you get a lot of the like the Legion Buildery stuff. So $25 engineer, science officer, sentry. You scroll down, there's some other $25 ones down here. You got the relic guard, which has some really good painted, like the armor on this is really nice. I didn't like the armor on like the Templars and the Dark Templar and the like the deluxe wave that they did. It kind of didn't have that metallic look to it, but this Relic Templar has that metallic look. It looks really nice, and it's $26. Also, Shadow Orc Grunt, $26. Like if you're getting into customizing, which I mean, if you're watching this channel, hopefully you're already into customizing, but like these are great figures to start with right here for $26. Highly recommend.
Absolutely.
And then you got the Gladiator up here for $26 as well. Another awesome one to start with. So then you've got some other things in here. $45 for the Armory Knights is a great deal. If you've got some painted heads that you've picked up at, whether it's Legions Con or another convention, or if you've painted some heads yourself and you don't know what to put them on, these things are pretty much perfect for any head. Like you could take like this evil red Armory Knight, pop that head off, put any head that you've painted on there, and it's going to look fantastic. So,
and the pictures don't do it justice. That red evil Armory Knight is amazing in your hand.
So good. And then then this weekend, Saturday, they've got the test shots, and I don't have the pictures of it, but they got just like a plethora of test shots. You can see the pictures on Four Horsemen Facebook page. You can also, I think it's Four Horsemen Toy Design. You can also see it in the Cabal. They posted it there. They posted on their Instagram, but there's basically 2 weeks of sales. There's one that drops tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, or sorry, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then one that dropped, is it 10 a.m. or 9 a.m.? I think it's 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, and then the next one drops 10 a.m. Eastern the following week. So it's kind of a breakdown. I think the Poxa stuff, and I think it's War of the Aether Blade, and some of that is tomorrow, and like the Reinforcements 2. And then the next week, you've got a couple more Figure Obscuras. You've got the Necronominus wave and some other stuff there. So my advice to anybody that is getting into that test shot sale for the first time, if you've never tried to get a test shot before, my unsolicited advice to you is go in, grab one thing, and check out. That's it. Don't try to. You can get as much. They're saying that it's a limit of 2 per Saturday. So you get 2 on the first Saturday, you get 2 on the second Saturday. Do not try to get 2 on your first pass. Does that mean that you're going to pay an extra $10 for shipping if you're able to place a second order? Yeah, you will, but it's worth that extra $10 to make sure you get what you really want, or to have a better shot, I should say, at getting what you really want. So take a look at those lists, find out what you want more than anything. Go in, grab that one right at the time. As soon as they drop, click on it, check out, get out of there. If then you want to go back and see if there's anything else available, have at it. I would say, with this, there's a handful of people out there that try to get all these test shots. There's a lot of people that try to get one that is special to them. It's something that means something to them. And then there's a bigger portion of people that are getting them either to sell or to trade or whatever. They make great trade fodder. So if you're able to get one and, you need a couple Legion builders and somebody else needs this test shot, you can, trade it down the road or you can sell it or whatever. I'm not, encouraging people like go and try to get as much money as you can out of these. I know there was a situation in the community where the Horsemen donated a test shot. There was a super rare test shot to a giveaway and somebody got it and they were trying to get thousands of dollars out of people for it. Like that's not something I'm going to advocate. But if you're able to pick up one that you can then use for trade fodder for something else that, maybe there's a test shot from the past that you didn't get that you really would like. Maybe there's like a headless horseman that you didn't get. But you get Necronominus and somebody's willing to trade you a headless horseman test shot for a Necronominus, like that's a great deal. So, but yeah, once again, my unsolicited advice, grab one, get the heck out of there. And here's another piece of unsolicited advice. If you don't get what you're looking for, don't go bitching about it in the cabal. We don't need the I got cart jacked thing and all this and that. There's no cart jacking. It's whoever checks out with it first, that's who gets it. It doesn't mean you can put every single thing on the website in your cart. Until you check out, it doesn't mean shit. So don't go complaining in there. Just try to grab something, get the heck out. If you go to check out, I know Jeremy mentioned this the other night, but if you go to check out and it says that it's an invalid address or something, that's basically the system's way of telling you that something in your cart is out of stock. So, we also don't need those posts like, oh, it won't ship to me and I got screwed because it wouldn't ship to me. No, you just didn't get to check out because somebody else bought it before you. They were faster. So just the way it is. You can also go in there and make sure that your stuff is available. So let me just pull this up again real quick. So if you pull up the page, you go to store Horseman. If you go up here and click on the little person, right, you'll see, this is my email address and password, and I can sign in and I can make sure that I'm signed in. And then once I'm signed in, then I can order. Let's see, incorrect email or password. See, I would be screwed if I tried to do this tomorrow. So I think I must have changed, and that's telling me to continue as Darla. So she must have put her information on here. This is something that I would have to fix for tomorrow. So what you can do is you can go in there with the stuff that is in stock now, and you could try to buy either a figure or a gift card or something now, just to make sure that all your information's in there, that it's ready to go, and you're all good. And that way tomorrow you're not fumbling around trying to make sure that you're logged in correctly, that you've got your payment information, all that kind of stuff. So that's another thing that you could do to try to prepare yourself. But yeah, I guess that's really all I've got. If other people have other advice in the chat, feel free to throw that out there. Or if there's anything particular that you're going after, whether it's this Saturday or next Saturday, throw that out in the chat too, and we'll read that. What about you, Blake? Any advice for the test shot sale or anything that you're going after?
Nothing that you haven't said already. I think the key is making sure you're in your account, make sure you're actually logged in, and to what Eric said in the chat, what you said here, go after one. Don't be greedy, because you're probably not going to get, if it takes you the time to put two in the cart, you're probably going to miss out. Mm-hmm. I've tried it numerous times. I've actually never got a test shot. The few times that I got in there, I never made it. I never got one. And I only went after one. They usually go pretty darn quick. We're talking seconds. So you got to be on your A game. Come ready to literally make your choice, bam, and then have an alternate choice that you can bounce to really quick.
my guess would be that within like the first 3 to 4 minutes, everything but like the hands pack or the spell effects are going to be gone. And then those will go shortly after that. Scott says, what's the common price on these? Never got a test shot before. So it varies depending on what it is. I know Jeremy on his show was saying he thought that the standard ones were like 60, thought the ogres were like 100. But there's also horses in there. There's deluxe figures. So the prices are going to vary depending on, what the character is, how much stuff is in there with it. And just know that if you're going after, like, let's say you're going after Necronominus, that's going to be a highly sought out one. Like that's going to be one that a lot of people are going to go after. So you're less likely to get that than if you're going after like one of the reinforcements, right? Because there's just probably not as many people going after that. So just
did you happen to see that the best hedgehog ever is in the chat? The guy that's at 1,000 subscribers.
This guy?
Yeah.
Hedgehog action. The race to 1,000. Subscribe now, or get poked by a porcupine. Run, 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 run. Race to 1,000. Subscribe. The Hedgehog action on YouTube. Eat shit, Sonic Hedgehog. Action is faster. Eat to do every other hedgehog. Because Jonathan is the best to leave that gooey gooey goo.
There you go. That's the one we've been playing to get him to 1,000, and he is at 1,000 now. He hit 1,000. Coming in to comment on Hedgehog hitting 1,000 is Van. Van, what do you think about Hedgehog hitting 1,000?
You know what? It's actually not important what I think, Curtis. I want to hear what Ricky has to say. Ricky, what do you think about Hedgehog hitting 1,000 subscribers?
Hedgehog?
Yeah, he hit 1,000 subscribers.
Really?
Yes, he did. You gonna congratulate him?
Well, I think he needs to be congratulated.
All right. He needs to be congratulated, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Hedgie. Love you, brother.
There you go.
Believe we're giving away a cleric that was donated by Dub3 tomorrow in celebration of Hedgehog being on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dub3. Paladin Cleric from San Diego, given away tomorrow on PGG. Now, the requirements are you have to be subscribed to Hedgehog's channel and you have to be subscribed to PGG. If you're subscribed to both, then you put in for it tomorrow night, you could win.
There you go.
Absolutely. Did want to pull this up too. I have put this little prize package together for Hedgehog. So this is a half giant deluxe Legion builder, a Noble Barch set, a couple different ogre heads that you could paint up for it, as well as a paintbrush set that he will be giving away on their show. Dates to be determined, but I think he is thinking of doing that on the 16th, which would be next Saturday. I think there's going to be some additional prizes as well. But yeah, thanks to everybody for getting Hedgehog to 1,000. Quite frankly, he should have already been there. He produces really great content, and I'm just excited that he's there now. Yeah, Van.
That prize that you so graciously donated to Jonathan, can you pull that image up again? I was a little confused.
Yeah, for sure.
Are those amazing ergonomic brushes that have been put out by Arts by Ackerman Studio?
It is those amazing ergonomic brushes, as well as a Trioc head that is, I believe, an Emil Wickman sculpt for God's Fire. And then what's called the 7-Eye Ram, that is another Wolf King Customs piece. And I'm not sure who sculpted that one, but that's another awesome piece as well. You did? Oh, good job, Van.
No,
you killed it.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, you killed it.
I can
you have a couple options there.
Cat hair. That's about it.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
6 inches.
I got this from Omar. Says he has a plan. He has alternates in case you don't get one. I have 4 in mind. Since I don't own any test shots, I'll try to go after one and hope for the best. Yeah, that's the best you can do, is just go after one. Now, if you've got a wife, a kid, whatever, they can get on a different computer and try to get. Now, if they're going to look, and if you got a bunch going to one household, they're going to cancel some of your orders. But if you're trying for one and like your wife's trying for one, that's still your 2, right? And you
Is
can
it?
try it at the same time. So yeah, there you go. I
Is
mean,
it
use
per
your family.
household or
That's
per
what your
person?
family's there for. So I believe it's 2 per person, but if they start seeing a whole bunch going to one household, I think they're probably gonna, cancel some orders.
So what do you mean, Emmett and Rosie? They can't get a test shot?
I don't think Rosie's fast enough. So Emmett might be.
Yeah.
um
Emmett will be too busy eating Jordan cigarettes.
yeah, William says make sure your cart is empty beforehand. So yeah, there has been a glitch on there where sometimes it'll have stuff lingering that you've purchased in the past. So you definitely want to make sure that that's cleared out of there.
What time is the sale?
It is 10 a.m. tomorrow and then 10 a.m. next Saturday. Now, Hedgehog said Sunday, but I think that's because he's trying to throw people off the scent so
Smart
that he
man.
can get in and swoop up everything.
Yeah.
Andy says, "Grats on 1,000, Hedgie. Well deserved, my friend, for sure." And Hedgehog says, "Thank you, Ricky." So if you could pass that on to Ricky, that'd be great.
I'll let him know. Absolutely. Guys, I'm going to jump off. I've got to get the dogs fed here. I'll talk to you later.
You have a good one, man.
Night.
Good night.
Scott says, "Is there a link to where I can see what is going to be available?" So, it's on their Instagram, Four Horsemen Instagram. It's also on Four Horsemen Toy Design Facebook page, as well as in the Mythic Legions Cabal Facebook page. So if you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook, you should be able to find it from there. I would pull it up, but I don't have the images. And if I did that on a spot, you guys would be just sitting in silence for a bit. Let's see. Scrolling. Yes, Hedgehog says 816 big blowout 1,000 celebration, tons of giveaways. There you go. Yeah, see, ergonomic is kind of the old word. Ergonomic is a customizing word, and I understand some people don't know ergonomic. It's because they're not customizers, but in the customizing community, it's well known. The comfortability of a paintbrush is called ergonomic. So. Or it's a misspelling on my box, and we're not sure. We don't have those numbers. So. MJ says I can also get one for someone. Test shots don't interest me, but I'm willing to help out. There you go. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like if you've got a friend that is just dying for a certain test shot, you can always try to get it for them as well. Like they're gonna try, you try, and if you both get one, then like I said, it works for great trade fodder. I mean, you're not gonna have any trouble getting rid of that for as much, if not more, value than what you put into it. So. WW says I think it's per shipping address. I don't know that that's correct though, because I definitely had it in the past where there's been times in the past where I struck out and Darla struck out, but there's been times we both have gotten them too. So, but yeah, I don't know. Ergonomic, maybe it is. So, yeah, I don't know if they're trying to make space for something. Maybe there's something coming in. I don't know. Never know. They did say that there's going to be some stuff coming over the next few weeks, and they said that Eric is going to be on the show, on Jeremy's show a lot. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Tonight on Offworld, we have got a very special show, and we've got another bracket, which people have been really liking the brackets. What are your thoughts on the bracket shows, Blake?
Super fun.
Yeah.
A lot of interactive. Yeah, I got a little heated on one of them. I got a little excited on one of those brackets.
Coward one. I actually got. Let me share my screen. So here's the brackets that we've done so far, and this is the Coward one. This is the one that Blake got heated on, and it ended up being this dude here. That was this was the final match, and that was that
is the biggest douchebag of cowards out there in film. And if you ever watch Saving Private Ryan, you'll know why.
And then this was the Batmobile one that we did, which ended up with the 1940s Batmobile winning out. A lot of people were surprised by that one.
Which was a shocker.
It was a shocker. A lot of people didn't even know that Batmobile before we did the special you did that episode. And so tonight we have best action movies. And there's a lot of bangers in here. You got Mad Max, Thunderdome. You got RoboCop, Bloodsport, Rambo, Braveheart. I mean, this is best action movie of the 20th century. So this is anything up to the year 2000, nothing at 2000 or after. But yeah, we got 32 of the best action movies in here, and we're gonna see which one reigns supreme. So if anybody would like to join us tonight and have your voice be heard in the voting, let me know. I'll shoot you a link until we fill the screen. If the screen's full, then it's full. But if we end up with a tie on the screen, then what happens is we go to the chat. So your voice could be heard in the chat, or it could be heard on screen. So join us either in the chat or on screen if you want to, and we will find out which is the best action film of the 20th century. So yeah, it'll be fun. I think it's gonna be a good one tonight. So
Can't wait to see you all there.
Superpowers is still in my heart, Curtis. Yeah, Superpowers is my favorite Batmobile too, but hey, gotta go with what the votes are. So we got outvoted. All right. It's all right. I could have played my ace of trump and just said it's my show and kicked everybody else off, but I wasn't gonna do that. So.
You were close, though. You were close.
I was close. I was mad because they were putting that Batman Beyond crap over the Superpowers Batmobile. I'm like, come on, man. That's the Batmobile that was in the Scooby-Doo episodes. It was the one that was on the Super Friends cartoon. It was the one that we had as a toy as a kid, and the Superpowers. Like, come on, man. That is iconic Batmobile, but whatever. It is what it is. Scott says just picked up the NECA RoboCop today, and it's a heater. Ooh,
Is that the one, Scott? Is that the one that's in the box that you don't want to remove because the box is part of like the scenery? It's really cool looking. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's like this right out of the movie. Yeah,
it's coming out of the cop car. It's got the door open. They did a good job on that.
MJ says it's how we lost Superpowers, but yes. So to MJ's point, the reason why we lost the Batmobile battle is because I had too many young folks on screen, and the only Batman they knew was the animated series and Batman Beyond, and that's all they knew. Okay, so if you don't want a really crappy action movie to win tonight, and you're not 25 years or younger, if you're like, a normal age person, not one of these freaking kids, let me know. I'll let you come on tonight. That way you can sway the vote in our favor. Because we're talking about movies from the 20th century, right? So I think that anybody that was born after the year 2000 shouldn't be allowed on the show. I think that should be a rule. Like, right?
So you get rid of Dylan? I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying, like, we're talking about movies that happened before 2000. So if you weren't born until after 2000, I don't think you get a say. I don't know. I'll propose it tonight. We'll see what happens.
You could just reply.
All right. Well, we hope to see you tonight on Offworld. As far as like the rest of what I got going on this weekend, tomorrow morning, I will be invading the Legion's Ladies live, and we will be doing a mod squad. Tanya's out of town, so me and Stacy are going to do a mod squad together tomorrow morning. That starts at 9 a.m. Eastern, which means that when the test shot sale goes live, I'm going to have to do that during mod squad. So we'll see how that goes over.
Speaking of the lens, I'm wearing a special shirt that just arrived tonight. Pretty excited about that on the show. Pretty excited about that special shirt / next July.
Very nice. A little CarverCon action.
It.
So yeah, tune in Mod Squad. It'll be dual streamed, so it'll be on the Legion's Ladies live channel. It'll also be on this channel, Art by Ackerman channel. So you can check it out on either one. But we'll just be painting and having fun tomorrow. Tomorrow night, PGG, I'll be there with those guys, hanging out, having a good time. We will be giving away a Paladin Cleric that was donated by Dub3, the ever gracious and super awesome, amazing, talented photographer, Dub3, Lacerda Photo on Instagram, if you're not aware. And he donated that to help get people to subscribe to Hedgehog's channel and get him over 1,000. So in order to win, you have to be subscribed to both channels, Hedgehog's channel and PGG. But we'll see who gets that tomorrow night. Then I'll be on Oz's Clubhouse on Saturday night as well. And then Sunday, it's going to be a banger. Shooting the Shelf, we are bringing in Van and Jordan of the PGG.
Oh, boy.
And they are going to give us not their story of what happened in Jesse's proposal story, where Jesse, so for anybody out there, Jesse booed a wedding proposal at a movie theater, right? And people are telling their version of how that happened. Instead of those guys telling their story, we're going to get a video from each of them showing us. We're going to be able to see it with our own eyes, why and how Jesse booed a wedding proposal and what the impact was on that poor couple. So tune in Sunday to see that on Shooting the Shelf. It'll be pretty awesome. And then Monday morning, I've got a new How'd They Do That dropping, this time with Dorklair, and he's going to be showing us some pop and swap magic. He does a lot of amazing pop and swaps at the end of his review videos, and he's going to tell us the tricks that he uses on how he creates these awesome pop and swaps. So busy weekend, a lot of Curtis. If you don't like seeing Curtis, why are you here? If you do like seeing Curtis, there's going to be tons of me this weekend. So if you're my family and you like seeing Curtis, well, watch YouTube. So I just got a wow from Darla from across the room. All right, what's going on? Oh, Blake left. No, it kicked him out or something. All right, so folks, that's it. Thank you for joining us for this mail call. Once again, thank you for all of the member subscribers to the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, or don't have a membership yet to the Art by Ackerman channel, it is $1.99 a month. It really does help out with all of this stuff that we do, including the giveaways, including the brush sets, including the supplies that we test out and recommend for you guys. So once again, if you haven't already joined as a member, we would appreciate it if you did. Let your friends know, let your mama know, whatever. Blake, welcome back. We are just closing out the show. Anything that you've got for the folks before we head off?
Come participate in Let's Go Off-World tonight. I think it's going to be a blast. And yeah, I'm excited about it. I look forward to this every week.
There you go. So we will see you this weekend. We'll have a good time. And once again, if you want to be on screen tonight for Off-World, shoot me a message. We'll see about getting you on. So Omar says, thank you, Curtis. I'll let my mama know. There you go. All right, folks. Until next time, keep creating.